going to show you how to use an app called CamScanner. It is a great free utility app in the App Store that will allow you to take a paper copy of something and turn it into a digital copy that you can share with others. So the first thing I'm going to do is open my CamScanner app by searching for the app. And once I find it, I tap it one time to open it. And I need to create a new file. So I tap on New, and it automatically goes to my camera roll. Now, I have my document here on my desk, so I'm going to get it as straight as I can, but I don't have to worry about cutting out any of the desk anywhere. I can do that later in the cropping phase. So once I'm ready, and I try to get as much shadow out as I can, I tap the camera button one time, and then I click the Done button in the bottom right corner. Now, it's going to pull up that image, and notice it kind of smart finds right here the shape of my document. And it is not a perfect rectangle, and it does not have to be. It's going to turn my document into a perfect rectangle so that it can be a nice clean PDF. So I can use these things right here to move up. So like I want to try to cut out that shadow at the bottom as much as I can. So I'm going to move those in a little bit. And then up here I can see that a little bit of my desk may be in the rectangle, so I'm going to pull that rectangle down just a little bit, or the corners of what will be a rectangle down just a little bit. And once I'm happy with that, I'm going to click Next one time. And it's going to do what it calls magic color the document, which is pretty awesome. So as you see, my document's pretty clear. It's not exactly center, so I could go back using my previous button and recrop if I wanted to maybe try to get it a little straighter and see if it does a little bit better job that time, and it did. So there are all kinds of options you have on each side, but what I find is that process it does automatically of magic coloring is by far the best. So, but I do want to tell you what those options are. So you could go back to your original photograph. You could try to lighten your original photograph. Magic color is what it does automatically. You can go to a black and white, so if you were trying to take a color document, turn it into a black and white document, maybe for printing purposes, you could use either black and white or grayscale. And then over here we have a brightness, a contrast, and a details feature. And you can just play with those sliders to get it perfect. But again, honestly, most of the time, it does a pretty darn good job on its own. So I pretty much leave it the way it comes in with magic color. Okay, so once you're ready, you tap Save one time in the top right corner, and now we're ready to share. So once I'm ready to share this document, I tap on it one time, and then you see I have a Share button pops in here at the bottom corner. So I tap Share, and I want to email this. So as soon as this pop-up box comes up, I can tap Email one time, and I want to send this as a PDF because that's a pretty recognizable format. So I tap PDF one time, and you'll see it pulls up my email. The PDF is already inside the email. All I have to do is add a recipient and a subject line and tap Send one time, and I've gone from a paper copy of something to a digital copy that can be shared with anyone.